All right, Shalom. Start this lesson. I'm gonna give our praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem Kakodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders and great Muslims that taught us His truth. Peace and blessings to the sincere alchemists that expressing the truth and all true sincerity around the four corners of the earth. Diligently to you, I say Shalom.
Shalom.
You know, we're the brothers from the Great Millstone Miami Church. That was over Howard Shah. We come back to the Spirit, probably Yahweh Hashem Shai, making a lesson to the Spirit. You know, low what you edify. You know, in this lesson, we're gonna speak about how this is not how we are supposed to live. You know, because the scriptures speak about how we're under the curses. You know, and Jake got to deal with Esau and Bills and what so. You know, and we know that we got something better than that that's coming, man. You know, we got a kingdom. You know, spiritual power and laws in our inward parts, man. You know, so low when you edify it. I got precept. Just start at Baruch 3 and 8. This is Baruch chapter 3 verse 8. Behold, we are yet in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us, and reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments according to all iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord, our power. Right, man. You know, right now we in captivity, man. Under who? Esau, Edom. You know, and what? Jacob subject to payments. And they got all type of bills. You know. Got car note, you know, got light bill, water bill, phone bill, electrical bill, you know, all these charges and things, you know, because guess what? We under captivity, man, you know.
Right. You speak about the curses. Okay, what did it say in that chapter? You shall go to your enemy for the one of all things. Okay, everything that we need to the clothes, to the food, to how we live. Okay, we gotta go to Esau, man. You know, whatever we need to sustain ourselves, we gotta go to Esau for it. Okay, yes, we pray to the Lord. Okay, we praise the Lord for these things, you know, for our daily bread. But the position that we're in, okay, it has to. We have to go to Esau. Esau's store. Okay, you know that's not how it's supposed to be, man. Okay. Okay, because again, the curse was put on us because of our disobedience and us turning from Lord and serving other gods. Okay, and that's why we live in the way we live. Okay, but you're saying, you know, better is coming. Okay, and that's the comfort and that's the hope. You're talking about us being subject unto payments. Okay.
Baruch 3 that's a spirit, because I was gonna read out the Baruch 3 and 8 was a brother already just read. All right, that goes into, you know, us, you know, because we got paid, you know, we got house bills, you got mortgage, you got car notes, you know, things of that sort, you know. But that's part of the curses. Also, you know, we're to tell. All right. As of right now, you got a wicked ruling over us. Also, too, you know, what the brother just said, we got to go to the Esau for the one of things, you know, for food, you know, for shelter and things of that sort. Even when it comes to the food, we not even get the best of foods too. All right, it says you shall eat defiled bread amongst the Gentiles. Roughly paraphrase. Let me grab it real quick. All right, and basically, going back to Ezekiel 4.
Yeah, 18. Are you saying, you know, we eat defiled bread, our food is poison? Okay, it doesn't really sustain us.
That's why you may drink water and you just been drinking water and you thirsty right after. You know, you're not getting the complete nutrients from the food and from the water. You know, another thing the brother said too, we are in captivity. You know, you ain't supposed to be in the mindset where this is your home, man. You know, you ain't supposed to be in the mindset where you're trying to settle down in Esau's world, man. You know, because we are under bondage, man. You know, we are serving the time sentence. You know, till Yahweh shall come back.
Alright, this is Ezekiel chapter 4, verse 13. It says, and the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whether I will drive them. Alright, you got all these type of defiled foods, the GMOs, you know, they got these things called Beyond Meat, I believe. Beyond Meat, they make it synthetic meat. Alright, that's defiled, man. Alright, the Lord made it where even from the beginning we had the herbs, we had these certain, you know, meats that was able to eat, but now as is the time we live in, because ultimately because of who's ruling, we eat these wicked things, man. We eat these things that are unclean to us. You know, they might put a little, you know, some in the food sometimes, All right, hidden ingredients. All right, all these things are not good, man. All right, we try to, also too, we try to, you know, we try to, adhere to, the laws of, the dietary laws of best of bitch. But knowing Esau, he might even implement some unlawful and call it something else. All right, that's what times we living in. All right, it's basically going back to this life is not it. All right, this life is not it. Even to the little things like food, man. All right, even to our clothes, man. All right, mixed fabrics. Lord has it where He made certain fabrics for certain reasons, man. All right, certain fabrics hold a good vibration. All right, certain fabrics help the body and things of that sort. But we in this society where they mix the fabrics and they don't really work how it's usually supposed to work. Don't just pinpoint little things, but the little things matter too. Or all the way to the being of us being in captivity, all the way to certain things, little things like what we eat or what we wear. Okay, but you got it.
Mhm. That's right. Okay, you got things called lab grown meat.
Mm-hmm.
Lab grown meat. Okay, lab grown meat. Whatever the fuck Esau did. We don't know what Esau did to the meat. Okay, the meat you're not even really providing was giving what it's supposed to give. Cause Esau messing with it, man. Like you got seedless grapes. Okay, I'm gonna get down to Genesis.
Which the Lord made, things after His own kind. All right, even to the foods, man. All right, this the Lord's had a grapes, a grape seed making grapes, apples making apples, oranges making oranges, from coming all the way from that seed.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now Esau has it where he's making things, and then producing, and they're coming out with no seeds. Like that's confusion, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you got it.
It's Genesis 1:11. Start at 11. It says, and the powers said, let the earth bring forth grass, and let the earth bring forth grass, the herb yielding seed, and the fruit tree yielding fruit after his kind, whose seed is in itself upon the earth, and it was so. And the earth, who's this?
No, you just want to get one.
Yeah, and the earth brought forth grass, and herb yielding seed after his kind, and the tree yielding fruit, whose seed was in itself after his kind, and the Most High saw that it was good.
All right, even to the littlest things, like even to the food, seeds, man. All right, Lord made it since the beginning. We have it now where Esau and his little scientists tapping into the food, and where that they're making these foods, but when it comes out, they don't have no seeds, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's not how the Lord originally made it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So that was Esau trying to make himself look like as a god. Like I could do this. I could create fruit. I could do these different things, man. It's ripping off what the Lord did. Okay, he's so wicked. Okay, he has to mess with the creations of the Lord. Okay, that's why we can't live like this, man. Okay, the reason we really survive is ultimately through the Lord being with us, man. Okay, because we got, you got chemtrails in the air, water got plastics in it. Okay, the food, the wall, where we walk on the ground that we walk in is straight concrete. It's pork in the street, in the concrete. Okay, and the food, Esau got pork in it, but Jake don't know what them big ass words mean, and Jake not gonna search it up. So it's really pork in it. Okay, you got pork and juice. Okay, these different things, man. Okay, down to the food in the air, and okay that we eat is polluted. Okay, and that's ultimately because Esau's in power. Okay.
That's another reason why this life ain't it, because you got the wicked ruling. All right, our life is we ultimately gonna be a good stance when your house side is ruling, right? All right, because right now who's ruling? The so-called white man, which is the wicked man. All right, the Lord says in Job 9:24, the earth was given to the hand of the wicked. All right, that's talking about the so-called white man. Why and how do we know that? Because he's able to do these certain things. He's able to put in these certain foods in these places. Ultimately, control the whole world. All right, but we're pinpointing certain points, but it all leads to who's ruling, man. All right, so like what it said, the water we drink, the air we breathe. All right, the things we walk on, the clothes we wear. All right, the way ultimately how the society works, that we are evolving, is ultimately backed up by who created it, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the so-called white man. So in due time, You know, the Lord once again he gonna set that one that is profitable on the outside.
Sure.
You know, and that's when everything gonna be in order, man.
That's sure.
Yeah.
Hmm?
You got it.
Now I said it's strict because I was going to Sirach 10. I was going to get, I'm going to start at 1 because I was going to read that anyway. It says, a wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered.
All right, and who's ultimately that wise judge, man? Talking about Yahushua, man. Well, Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua.
Okay, he says, and as the judge of the people is himself, so as his officers and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such as all that dwell therein. Right, using it for example with Esau being wicked. Okay, it's like Esau being wicked, those under him being wicked, you know, and them under them being wicked. So everybody's just wicked, man. Okay, it says an unwise king destroy his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. Right, look how Esau rules the society, man. Okay, the people are destroyed. Okay, mentally and spiritually. Okay, there isn't no they don't look like I'm gonna say they don't look lively, like they're actually living. Everybody look dead. Okay, because ultimately the food that they eat it, man, and the people in power. Okay, it says the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it that he will set over it one that is profitable, and that's ultimately talking about Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, in the kingdom, man, it could be Yahweh Shai, okay, Yahweh Shai the 12, and then the elect being the government body, and through them, okay, it's gonna be righteousness brought forth in the earth, okay. This is Haggai 1:6. Ye have sown much and bringeth little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is no warm. And he that earneth wages put into a bag with holes. Right, man. You know, you work, but you don't really get much from what you're working for, man. You know, Jacob work all these long hours. You know, making all that money, but guess what? You gotta pay bills, man. You know. Mm-hmm. You drink water, and you not, and your thirst is not quenched, man. You drink water, and unless you know 10 minutes later, you thirsty again, man. You eat an hour ago, you know, instead of you being full, nah, you gotta eat something else, man. Cause you know that Esau fucked with the food, man. You know, this is not the place that the Lord has destined for us to live, man. You know.
The food, we keep going back to food because the food ultimately is a major thing. It's ultimately going to give you energy. All right, but the food that we eat right now, it's not really doing anything, right? All right, for example, orange or apple, you know, one orange or apple sort of give you a certain amount of energy, but nowadays you gotta eat multiple amounts of apple just to get the feeling of that one apple how it used to be back then. Mm-hmm. All right, so it's showing you, you know, how times, you know, are getting worse, showing you how defiled the food is, okay, you know, but you know that's what we living in.
Because it gets worse and worse on time. Mm-hmm. It get worse and worse as time. It just get worse and worse. Things get, they get lessened or they get weaker. Okay, they get weaker. You know, look at us. Okay, men back then used to live hundreds of years, man. Okay, hundreds of years. The food was at its peak back then. Okay, the people, okay, they were bigger, stronger, smarter. Okay, you look at the people now. Okay, you read the scriptures, you read how long these certain men lived. Okay, you look at it now like, damn, okay, you know, like, you know, things got, you know, lessened. Okay. Mm-hmm. We just said that too, you know, back then, you know, the earth was in this form, man. You know, bringing forth the best fruits, the best vegetables. You know, and you know, now Esau, you know, the earth is like in its weakest form, man. You know, it's not bringing forth the best fruit, you know, and if it is, you know, Esau comes and fucks with it, you know, put pesticides and everything on top of food, you know, so you're not eating the nutrients that you're supposed to get from that one fruit or vegetable. You're not getting it from, man. You would have to eat multiple quantities of that fruit to get just that nutrients that you're supposed to get, man. Mm-hmm. You know, but we also know that in the kingdom, everything gonna restore back to normal, man. You know, they're going to be, you know, in its full form again, you know, bringing forth plenty of fruit and vegetables, man.
To the point in the beginning of the world, when the Lord made the world, it didn't rain. The soil was it had dew.
The land was due.
It was mainly dew, because to the point where the soil was very rich. All right, the soil is very rich, so it really have to rain. But now, we pick up soil right now ain't really that good, man. All right, that's why you got to add all these little things to it to enriching it. But ultimately, the soil or the dirt we have right now is not that good. Okay, it's it crumble. It crumble. It looked like cement or something. Like, that's how bad the soil is as of right now.
You can't forget that too. The dirt we got now done freaking absorb so much blood, from killings and slavery and all that stuff in the earth has sucked so much up. So, that really deteriorates the earth from bringing forth its full fruit, man. And I think the scriptures speak about that too.
What that war to him that blade on city on blood? What you talking about?
Well, that too. That's talking about Easter, but it's another precept that speaks about that.
God.
I think the earth mourning. That's what you got.
I'm talking about the creature growing within itself.
Yeah.
I don't got that. I got something else. It's Numbers 35 and 33. It says, "So ye shall not." It's in Corinthians. It's Numbers 35 and 33. It says, "So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are. For blood it defileth the land, and land cannot be cleansed of the blood as shed therein, but by the blood of him that cleanse it." Right. So through all that Esau's bloodshed, basically defiled the land, man. Okay, because all Esau did was kill. Okay, he still cut it down. Okay, and the blood defiled the whole land, man. The land has been built off blood. Okay, land has been built off straight blood. Okay, and that's not the only reason too, because that's what y'all talking about. So I was thinking about it too. Esau don't respect the land Sabbath. He's supposed to leave the land alone for a certain amount of time. Okay, Esau don't do it. He just rip out, not giving it time to rest. Okay, showing that again he's not supposed to be in power. Okay, the scriptures talk about Lord put the basis of men, okay, in power, man. But okay, and we see that when he's in power, we see out of the way the earth is being ruled. Okay, and we see that it's not the right way. Okay, but in the kingdom we're gonna know. Okay, well, you got it.
Esau doesn't respect the land Sabbath. You right on that too, and also it's like Esau used these pesticides to speed up, the ripeness of fruits and vegetables. And he had steroids to the animal, so they could appear more, bigger, and fatter, so he can sell them. So, you man, the devil, man. So everything that's supposed to be natural ain't natural. You could get the naturalist thing ever, but Esau already done fucked with it.
All right.
I've got to do saying First Corinthians.
First Corinthians, the second chapter, the first chapter.
Towards the end. That's how you know this place is fucked up. I remember, I believe it was a brother, I think it was Camp, that was speaking on this, lawyer. He was saying it shouldn't be or organic side and a non-organic side. Everything should be already organic. Why is there, you have to make it organic? Alright, showing you how fucked up this place is, and that's a normal thing nowadays. Nobody really questions that. They'll say, all right, let me go to the grocery store. All right, let me go buy from the organic side. Why is not to the point all foods are organic? All right, the Lord made all these foods organic. Why the fuck in the world is that you have to? Is it two difference when it comes to food, man? That's a point. That should really put a light bulb over your head. Like, what the fuck? Like that doesn't make no sense. All right, shouldn't all food that come from the earth be natural and organic? Okay, it shouldn't have to be tapered in where you have a section to store organic foods and a section that just regular food. So how fucked up this place is, man.
And then, and the majority of the time, Esau, how the devil is, the fucked up food will cost way cheaper than the organic food. The organic food will be way more expensive. Because guess what? You may be getting some of that nutrient that you're supposed to get, man. But he prices the fucked up food and the food that's not good for you, at a lower price, so that you can keep buying it, keep getting sick, keep running back to him, man. It's like a hamster in a freaking wheel shit that spins, man.
Those Romans. I got it. Romans 8 and starting 21. Starting 20 says, "For the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly, but by reason of him who had subjected the same in hope. Because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption into the glorious liberty of the children of the Most High. For we know that the whole creature groaneth and travaileth in pain together until now. You got it.
Right, man. And we also know that, guess what? The trees, you know, the animals mourn, you know, and also the earth, man, you know. Because guess what? Esau's in rulership, man. He's fucking up the earth, man. Chemtrails in the air, fucking up the water, you know. He's not listening to the land Sabbath. He's putting pesticides in the ground. You know, he done caused so much bloodshed in the earth to where the earth mourns, man. You know, so his man the devil, man. That's why the place that we in now, you know, this is not the place that the Lord has destined for us, man. You know, the Lord willing we endure, the Lord got the kingdom for us, man. And then in due time, the earth is gonna be yielding forth the best fruit, man. You know, you know when you part of luck, you know you're gonna be eating, you know, a real chicken. You know, you're gonna be eating a real apple or fruit you never ate before, man. You know.
But the spirit, you know, we just pinpoint, you know, the spirit has a word, you know, we speak on this, but we just pinpoint why this life ain't it. Also, you know, you speak about the captivity, you know, because we understand we in captivity. That's another reason why. Also understand that we work our ass off. All right, you know, which I got right here is Genesis chapter 3 verse 19. It says, "In the sweat of thy face shalt thou eat bread till thou return unto the ground, for out of it was thou taken, for dust thou art, and unto dust thou shalt return." All right, so we this is all the way from the beginning of Genesis, man. All right, way before, you know, the curses. All right, so this has been told unto that we're gonna have to work for what we need, man. You don't work, you don't eat.
Right,
You don't work till you die. All right, that was way since, you know, the beginning, man. Showing you that this not it, man. You know, you get tired of working, man. You get tired of waking up early in the morning, all right, just to, you know, go to this little, you know, crumb-paying job. All right, come back tired, even up to body infirmities. And, you know, this ain't it, man. All right, this is not a life that, you know, you want to live, man. Yeah, right. This is.
I was gonna say so. It was a clip with Lil Baby. He said the same shit. He said, I already know I'm finna work till I die. And I mean, he got millions, man. Okay, he's saying that, it's showing you that it's already, you know, you just work till you die. The Lord that was already been set in place, man. Cause how can this be life if you working until you die, man? People come out of retirement, come back to working. Okay, people that retired come out of retirement, it's working, man. Okay, this can't be how, you know, that's not how the Lord originally planned it to be. Okay,
showing you that, man. Plus, Lil Baby's not a regular person, man. It's something we talking about, a millionaire. So somebody that has the riches, you know, somebody that can afford, you know, the high quality shit. He's saying that he already know that he gonna be working till he die, man.
Right. He had asked the female that was interviewing him. He said, who do you know that don't work? He said everybody work, and that's true, man. Okay, especially Jake working every day, working 6-7 days a week. Okay, he's always doing something, man, working. Okay, and you supposed to come to a certain age, your body don't work as it used to, so you can't really work for it. You're supposed to, you know, just relax, man. Okay, and just wait till you just pass.
Right, even if you got, you know, even if you think that you're a multi-millionaire, you're a billionaire, you still gotta acquire. You still have to work, man. You know, these billionaires, Jeff Bezos and all these billionaires, they still gotta work, man. You know, they gotta keep their business going, man. You know,
you still got. That's why Scripture say you subject. Scripture talk about Jake being subject to payments. Jake always gotta work because he's subject to payments. I mean, bills gotta get paid. Okay.
Jake got a house. Jake bought a house, but the house you still gotta pay off that house. You bought a car, you still gotta pay off the car. All right, you should, even to your little cellular device, you gotta pay that off, man. It don't matter, you know, under the curses, you know. So either way, you know, we this life ain't it, man. All right, you might have a little something now and then, but at the end of the day, shit, you know, we still under this curses, man. All right, you know, now you go through all the lists, you know, the list it gives you every reason why this place is not it. Okay. You know, you're not one. I like to bring an example is you know you're not even assured of your life, man. You know that's part of the curses. You know, you all constantly being on the lookout.
You get it.
Constantly being on the lookout. Hold on. Constantly being on the lookout of your life, man. That gives you a reason why this place not in. But in the kingdom, you're not gonna have to worry about that. It says, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 66. It says, "And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and shalt not have no assurance of thy life." All right, that's ultimately because you understand the curse is ultimately for the Negro, so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, which is this truth only for the Negro, Latino, Native Americans ultimately effect. But it's just true, man. You know, we not sure of our life. That's why Jake, even to us, you know, we understand we have Yahweh Shema Shai on our side, but you know, we live in fear of our life sometimes. Okay, you know, to the point where you know we constantly paying attention to our surroundings. There's certain things that we wouldn't do just to protect ourselves. You know, we're not gonna walk at nighttime like Esau. You know, for no fucking reason. You know, Jake, will move a certain way. He's not walking in the middle of an alley by himself or things of that sort, man. That's living in fear of our life, man. But showing you that this life isn't it. I'll just bring out that example real quick.
All right, you know, in the kingdom, you gonna laugh at this, man. Like, imagine you gonna be in the kingdom because we ain't gonna be under the curse no more. You know, it's gonna be blessings after blessings. Okay, there's gonna be peace. So we gonna be thinking like, damn, you remember when, you know, used to be back there, y'all used to, you know, a fucking car would come by, we just look at this, we gonna start laughing, man. Okay, how we used to be, and to already take into account how we are gonna be. Okay. Listen. Con with that, Lord willing. You know, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kapadash. The honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, and shalom to the Akim, teaching his word through the four corners and show sincerity. He pushed Akim was out of here. Shalom.
Shalom.